Hello viewers, Will Underwood from Gambling Insider here. I'm here with Olegs Cernisevs, the Chief Technology Officer of Blackcatcard. Oleg, thank you for joining us today. I want to start by asking you a question about your panel here. Now it covers governance in gambling, and I just wanted to kind of ask you what the key benefits are in terms of FinTech companies. What do you believe they can offer, gambling companies in today's market?
Of course, if you were speaking about the gambling companies, in last year we see a lot of regulation. They started to be regulated in different areas, and what the major question they're asking themselves, how to do that? How should they organize all that stuff? And sometimes they even, maybe they're not thinking about that, but they see some fail in simply in doing that, and therefore they're receiving fines. And in our industry, we are living in this environment already for a long time, and the governance is a major point how to organize that. Easily, in easy words, is saying how you're organizing your job inside, that you're controlling, that everything working perfect, that everything was controlled, and nothing missed. And therefore, we believe that we can share our experience within the gambling industry, how to reach the same level.
Right, and I wanted to ask you a question about something that's really, really growing within the gambling industry at the moment, especially with regard to FinTech, crypto payments. How do you believe that they're changing your industry sector, and what do you sort of predict is going to change maybe with regard to that moving forwards?
I don't believe it will be changed a lot, since already for a time we are using crypto, all the industry. We are working with that, and this is simply another way of payments. Since before that it's cards, appear some payments SWIFT, SEPA, maybe some internal very fast payments. The crypto is another way. By the way, we should also mention that, for example, European Banking Authority already said that, look guys, the crypto is middle risk. They already admitted them as a normal payment way. And we are also thinking that. What is best from this perspective? Currently, for the fiat payments, we are very reliable on the correspondent banks. And therefore, all these problems when the payment may stuck between banks. But here, we're directly doing this payment, which is very good for the industry and also for the gaming too. Since it's faster, it's okay, maybe sometimes not faster than SEPA. Sometimes maybe it's much more expensive than SEPA, but it's much more predicted. That is how it's that you will receive it, how long it will take, etc. Therefore, currently it's one of the payment types which is absolutely work perfect, and I believe it will be future.
And so, if not crypto, I suppose looking back just a little bit, we're coming towards the end of 2024 now. What do you believe have been the most noticeable changes within your industry over the past sort of 12 months, if anything?
Honestly saying, there is some changes. They're very slight, since you doesn't see them. But for example, AI is appearing, and we are trying. And I believe that you're seeing that a lot of financial institutions, when trying to respond to the customers, they have failed to do that. Since you are in weeks waiting for the response from the financial institution, it's something happens. If everything was perfect, great. Something happens, they're asking you documents, and you're waiting for a response. And the AI is changing this habit. Since in this case, you can process a lot of customers by the responding for the simple questions. Since majority of the questions which the banks, the financial institution, and I believe gaming receive is simple. I lost my password, I don't know how to log in, it's not working, or something like that. And the AI perfectly can respond for such kind of questions. And then there must remain only some small part of that which you can respond further by the person. I believe this is the biggest game changer, which is currently maybe not seen, but it's already, we feel how it's evolving. All other stuff is not so notable. Since of course we have some since for example the SWIFT is going a little bit out, since it's much more payments bank to bank, which is an APIs, which give much more different possibilities. But again, it's so small impact for the industry, since we may, as the technicians, may found something. What is also very interesting, it's the technology which are protecting us from the fraudsters. Yes, they're currently increasing, and we receive a lot of different stuff how to do that. And the same is for the gamers, since they have the same problems as we are.
And do you foresee any particular, geographically, do you see any key markets for your industry sector, or does it not really necessarily apply being such a technologically based sort of thing?
It's very complicated to say about that. Since, firstly, if you're speaking about the Europe, due to passportizing, can cover everything. You can work in any country, and you're working like at your home, which is great. If you're speaking outside of the Europe, you see completely different type of the market and different models. Therefore, it's very complicated to be in. But from other perspective, currently, even here on the Sigma, you can find a lot of suppliers who is definitely working in different regions. For example, saying, we are from Latin America, we can offer you access for this payment. Yes, still, there's problem not about how to access that, but for what you would like to do in this market. But again, you already see the tool. And if you see the tool, you can find the way how to service these countries. But anyway, to service customers outside or from your region, I'm speaking about the Europe, not from the Malta or maybe some smaller countries. Currently, it's very complicated since they still have some differences, slight differences, which should be taken into account.
Interesting. And just my last question, I wanted to ask you, what do you believe is going to make a successful and an unsuccessful fintech company moving into 2025? What are the sort of do's and don'ts you believe for companies trying to break into the market?
We already see that the trend that the fintech company become finance as a service. Since we're going back principally, some companies are like we are retail, we are working for the customers, and okay, we would like that to be seen. But even us, we are combining different partners in one application. And for example, the customers, okay, they know who is doing that, but they doesn't care about that. They would like to use cards, they would like to use crypto, they would like to use bonuses, and they would like to use different possibilities. And I believe that in the future, what we already seen in this application will appear insurance, will appear all other stuff, and the people will be using application more than financial institutions. And the financial institutions bank will become, of course, essential part of the application, but only the service which is under the application. And therefore, the application will take the next future parts. And then we will see much more, even taking account that we also have the AISP and PISP, which is allowing to do that. Then principally, the application providers, the gamers also will be able to implement that inside. And we will see this, the situation when, for example, different industries have interactions very close and preparing and offering one product. And then we'll see the variety of the product, which will be great, I believe.
Oleg, thank you very much for your time. Thanks for joining us. Have a good one.
Thanks.